I'm Megan.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And this is
Simply Meggo, and this is Waupaca Local Live.
Came to me the other day, didn't know what to even say. I told you just to go away. Maybe I'll see ya again someday. Heard your voice in last night's dream. Saw you yesterday, or so it seemed. Vibrant pictures beam in my head of the last time I was in your bed. A simple picture filled with laughter, it's the last one you can capture. Simple smile brings me back to a number I would die. Oh, this is all we have left. This is all we have. We have. You were sad the other day, 'cause of me, don't know what to say. Just hung up, you ran away. Don't have to see me if you don't, okay? Heard your voice in last night's dream. Saw you yesterday, or so it seemed. Vibrant pictures beam in my head of the last time I was in your bed. Wish I listened, wish I cared. The other day you looked so scared. Sorry, your paper Valentine teared. This is all we have left. This is all we have. One more kiss just to remember. Last one was back in December. Now all that's left are just the embers. This is all we have left. This is all we have. We have.
Welcome to Waupaca Local Live. I'm Wes Powers, and as usual, we got
Merci beaucoup.
and Marcy today in the studio. We have
Simply Meggo.
Simply Meggo.
we got Megan, of course.
Yeah, singer and a guitarist.
And who do we have on drums?
That's me. I'm Mark.
And
Ben on bass and backups.
Ben on bass.
And Ben and Megan are brother and sister, and we love family bands.
I don't like to tell people that, but you know.
Now, no fighting, guys.
Yeah.
No fighting, okay?
Just this
All day long.
once. Shut up.
So we're really happy to have you guys on the show. That was a great song. Can you tell us what that song was about?
It was just kind of like after going through a breakup, and it's just like kind of weird dealing with exes when you see them around and stuff, and it's just kind of like, it's like a bittersweet, like you do miss them, but it's like kind of like a time you gotta let go and stuff. And
So was that a true story?
yeah, kind of, just like, you know, I even had the Valentine that he made for me, and I ripped it up. Valentine got teared, even though it's like a weird phrasing because I say
Yeah.
teared in the song and it doesn't
Right.
make sense, but I'm like, hey, it rhymes,
That's
so I don't care.
poetic license, right?
Yeah, right? Like,
Right. So are you the main songwriter in the band?
yeah, I guess you could say that. Cause
You,
it's,
you can say
Yeah,
that.
I can
you
say
are.
that.
Is she the main songwriter?
yeah, I'm
You
the
guys
main
fill in the
songwriter.
gaps?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, make it work when it doesn't work.
So how did you guys get together and form Simply Meggo?
I mean, it started with me just jamming at home.
She's been in my family for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
I've
that
heard-
too. He's like been forced to hear it, so he's like, oh crap, I might as well like join in or something. But
Yeah.
Something like that.
yeah, started with like fam, and then Mark, I met him in high school, and then we jammed a little bit then, and then I don't know, we didn't jam for a
Lost
while, then we
connection,
came back.
reconnection.
Yeah, like it fell apart, came back, and you
Right.
know.
Probably the usual evolution of bands.
Right, yeah, falling
yeah.
out, coming back, like whatever. And
Yeah. So you do a lot of original music.
yeah, a lot, like it's
Is
pretty
it
much.
mostly?
Yeah, mostly, like, and then if I give a song that I like a little more than usual, then I'll do a cover of it. I'm like, oh, I like that song too much. I gotta like make it my own, you know.
Yeah.
But
That was really a nice song. It's a real alternative. You know,
Right.
it's a lot different than what we have on the show.
Exactly.
So it's refreshing.
Yeah, that's
What
awesome
style?
to hear.
What would you say that genre is?
You know, I don't even know what to call it anymore. Sometimes they say like acoustic-y blues meets alternative pop,
I was gonna say alternative, yeah.
but definitely alternative. Yeah,
Right.
Just-
Kind of like or indie pop, maybe. Would that be
Yeah.
another
Oh, my
term?
goodness.
I know that was weird. I don't want to hold your hand. But yeah, alternative for sure because it's I don't know what alternative is a perfect non-category because it's every
Right.
category
Right.
really.
Right.
Yeah, it's
right.
such a broad spectrum, you
Yeah.
know, with the genre.
Where you guys been playing?
We played at Schuler's.
Yeah, well, she used to host the ladies' night at Schuler's for a
Yeah.
while. And then afterwards, we started practicing like more seriously. Then what kind of got us practicing is I'd occasionally throw a house party on Halloween, and then
Yep.
I always look for bands to play, and I'd be like, "Yo, Megan, you
Yeah.
got this." So
Annual Halloween
You know,
show
yeah,
for sure.
so-
House, yeah.
and it's funny
house
too, because even
party.
when she was living in Florida, she flew down just to play a Halloween
Yeah,
show.
I did.
So, yeah,
It
that's,
was just for the weekend. It was
Yeah.
like such a bad trip. Honestly, being hungover on the plane is like But it was still fun just to come for the show and then the party and then leave. But
Brothers can make you do that.
yeah, you know, yank my arm a little bit. It's cool.
So who would you say your major influences are with your music? Who did you listen to when you were in high school, junior high school, high school?
Blink-182 and Good Charlotte and like Green Day, all the bands that they hate pretty much.
Yeah.
Like they're like grudgingly, they're like, ugh, it's so pop punk, but I'm like, I love it. Like,
What about you guys?
yeah.
I'm more of like a metal guy, but you know,
Yeah.
I go everywhere around that.
Yeah?
Place.
I like punky alternative, like the Pixies and stuff like that.
Pixies, that's
So-
what I was
That's what I was
saying.
thinking.
Didn't I say the
The
Pixies?
Pixies.
I did
yeah.
say the
we
Pixies.
were discussing while you guys
Yeah.
were playing that song. We were like, man,
I
what-
thought it sounded like
what
a
does that
Pixies
kinda
song.
sound like?
Yeah, I love
we
that
do a
song.
Pixies
Awesome,
cover
I'm
too,
glad.
actually.
Yeah.
Where's My Mind?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, that's fun.
All right, but I like your style, and I think it's really
Thank
nice
you.
that it's sparse.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Right.
you can really. It's got good musicality. So, what are you gonna do next for your next song?
Oh, the next song we're gonna do this song called "Last Days." It's weird because I kind of co-wrote it with one of my my old friends from high school.
Okay.
She wrote like the lyrics, and I kind of like wrote the melody and added some lyrics. And
So, what's her name?
her name is Nikki McCrimmon.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Nikki, if you're listening,
Yeah,
Simply Meggo
right.
is gonna do this song, and it's gonna be live
Shout out
on the radio.
Yeah.
Shout
Right.
What was the name of it again?
Last Days.
Last Days by Simply Meggo.
All right,
Yes.
all right. Back in position.
Right. All right. These are the last days on this crooked plane. I need more time to spend. I need more time to live. Does the sun shine where you spend very much.
Thank you for joining us at Waupaca Local Live. In the studio today, we got Simply Meggo. Now, we kind of wanted to touch base on a couple different things. Marcy, we were talking about maybe instruments or lessons.
I'm curious about like how you guys all started playing music, and we can give everybody's individual story. And we can start with you, Megan.
Okay, that sounds
When did you
good.
start? When did you think you were a musician? When did you start playing? Tell us your story.
Well, it's weird. Like, I always like loved music, of course, because like who doesn't love music, you know? But me and my friends were hanging out one day, and we accidentally broke into a church.
What?
That sounds weird saying like, you know, out loud like I broke in this church, but you know, we went up to the door
You were
and the
curious.
handle was a little easier
Yeah.
to open than you'd think. Like, I don't know, it just opened right up, honestly. We
With
went
the
in there.
crowbar.
Yeah, a screwdriver, but no, I'm just kidding.
I was not part of the
But-
story, but
Okay.
Yeah, well, no, you're involved in
break
the
into
story, buddy.
churches.
Believe me, you got me grounded. Cause yeah, so me and my friends, we accidentally got in this church, and they had like the youth group had a band, so they had a whole like music room, and I saw it and I was like, whoa, and I like picked up the electric guitar for the first time, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like strumming and stuff, and my friends like messing on the drums. And we were like, dude, we can come back here like every day, like after school. We
Yeah.
know how to jiggle the doorknob. And I don't know how my brother heard about it. One of his friends talked to his friends, and he told my mom or our mom about it. Like, yeah, Megan broke in this church. Dude. And I'm like, but dude, bro, really? So I got grounded. But then my aspiration for music was like,
But
that
you
day
knew.
on, I was like, I want
Yeah.
a guitar. I want to
Right.
learn. I was saving up like, you know, like when you're weed in the yard, saving up your money. And I'm like gonna buy my first piece of crap guitar for $25, and
So how old were you when you then started playing
Like
the
12.
guitar? And who taught you how to play it, or did you figure it out yourself?
I kind of figured it out myself. Generally,
Okay,
my
sure.
my older brother John, he kind of barely had a feel on guitar, but it was weird.
Okay.
He would play it with his like thumb
his
on the
thumb on
lap,
it, yeah.
and that was the one thing he taught me. He's like, please never play with your thumb, and that's the one lesson I took from him, and it's like I'm grateful for that. 'cause-
And you do a regular tuning. You don't do
Yeah,
any
standard.
weird
I'm
tunes?
so standard.
No, that's good. I mean, there's all
Basic.
different ways to
Yeah.
learn.
Right,
so
right.
That's
Right.
awesome. And then when did you start writing songs?
Probably like a couple years after that, because first it was just like wanting to learn songs I
Yeah.
already knew. It was like, oh, like what Blink-182 song can I learn today? And it was like,
Right.
you know, then after I got the hang of it, I was like, oh, I can play and sing. Like it took me a little bit working up to that, but, you know, I was like,
All right. Well, that's a great
Yes.
story. So you were young
Yeah.
and you wanted to play music. What
Yeah.
about you, brother?
First off, full disclosure, first part hearing about the instrument part, I just heard from my friends that she broke into a church for some reason. Because the first
tell
guy
your
told
mom.
me
Don't tell your mom.
news about the music. He was like, yeah, man, me and your sister broke into a church, dude. We're like so
Yeah,
awesome. And
that
I'm
kid,
like,
I forgot his
that's
name.
just what I heard. You know, I didn't hear anything about the inspiration behind that. But anyway, for me, I always would like be into like writing like lyrics and stuff, you know, and like, you know,
Really?
poetry and all that stuff.
How old were you when you were writing poetry?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Like
Seriously?
15 or 16 or
That-
something
that's
like that.
amazing.
It's, yeah, it was a
You know,
while
people
ago.
keep that a big secret for some
Oh
reason.
yeah, I tried to.
But it's a really cool thing, you know. I mean, a lot of young people write poetry
Yeah.
and they don't want to admit it, especially
Right.
guys.
right.
So then
that's true.
Good for you.
I kind of also I didn't really get into music until like I was like 17 or 18. So then like most people like listen to music their whole life. Me, I just like kind of got. I'm like, whoa, this stuff feels good in my ears. That's great, you know. So that made me want to start playing music. And then when I moved up to Wisconsin, there's this pretty girl that knew bass. So I thought that'd be a good way to talk to her to ever teach me bass. So,
Yeah, love interest.
And
Yeah.
you know, full circle, guys. That girl was Nikki McCrimmon, who was the
Yeah,
girl who co-wrote that other song.
Okay.
Oh.
Full circle.
Well, what about you, Mark?
Oh, I was handed a guitar when I was like 14 years old by my dad.
Rite of passage.
Yeah, my dad is Mark Slick Sr. He already had a band, the Freeze Cats, and he was already playing local shows around here and every other town.
Oh, okay.
So like, he wanted me to gain my own knowledge on guitar, so he didn't really teach me anything. I had a self-taught.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I dug into the metal and stuff because it was a lot faster, a lot more intricate. I could do
Right.
arpeggio sweeps. I could shred around as much as I could.
Yeah.
Then yeah, he also got these drums, the same kit that I've had for like for like 12 years.
Good drum set.
Kind of like Megan was talking about her guitar, having it forever, and
Yeah.
And
right.
an
That's
emotional
the guitar.
attachment sometimes too.
Do you still have the same bass, Ben?
No. Well, actually, yes, I do. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Over the years,
My first bass I do have.
Yeah, the
No,
red
I
one.
Right.
had
Yeah.
another bass that was a lot, which is my first bass I saved up for and got. That one I don't have anymore. But no, my original bass I do have that.
It's kind of funny how
Yeah.
you grow an attachment to a certain
You know the
instrument.
Yeah. So you guys are all self-taught musicians, which means you have good ears. You have a natural talent. You weren't taught
we have
by
good ears.
lessons.
Right.
No, seriously. I mean, there's many ways to come upon being a musician, but
Right.
when you're self-taught, that I think is a special category. So congratulations on your
Right?
pursuing all
Absolutely.
that.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's awesome. What are you going to play next?
This next song is called "You Deserve Better."
Well,
Yeah.
you deserve better too.
Aw,
All right.
thanks.
All right,
I
let's
know
have
I
it
will.
again for Meggo. All right.
All right, let's rock on.
Like, I don't know.
I'm a sinner, a beginner at the game of love. You are better, so much better. When push comes to shove, you have standards, such high standards that were lowered for me. You are mine, I am yours, but is that how it should be? I don't know, I love you. It's a different type of love. You don't know what I do when you're not around. You don't know what I think or if I even care. One thing I know is you deserve better. You deserve better. I'm a cold-hearted person in this mind of mine. I get this feeling, our hearts beating isn't in sync when you look at me. Am I who you want to see? You are mine, I am yours, but is that how it should be? I don't know, I love you. It's a different type of love. You don't know what I do when you're not around. You don't know what I think or if I even care. One thing I know is you deserve better. You deserve better. I don't know, I love you. It's a different type of love. You don't know what I do when you're not around. You don't know what I think or if I even care. One thing I know is you deserve better. I deserve better.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Waupaca Local Live, and thank you for joining us. In the studio today, we have the very tight-knit group of Simply Meggo.
Something about that family special sauce.
Yeah, you guys are,
Yeah.
really cohesive.
Very
and
cohesive and great drumming. by the
Yes.
way.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
Yeah, he's the real most of the talent in the band. I think.
I think it's just a good combination. So, what does the
That's sweet.
future hold for you guys? Let's just talk about you all as individuals, okay?
Right on.
So let's start with you, Ben. Where you at?
Right now I'm working with my art a lot, and me and Marky got like this kind of side project we're putting together, just looking to do all different types of music styles, and
Okay.
just progress with that.
All right.
You're
an
an accomplished painter too. You have a lot of your
I
stuff
do.
online.
Yeah, I'm Ben's Dark Art. I'll go ahead and give it a drop. if
Hey, that's all
okay.
right. That's okay.
Hashtag Ben's Dark Art. Check it out on Instagram, Facebook, all that.
Okay.
Yeah, I do a lot of like glow in the dark paintings. T-shirts.
Right, yep, repping Ben Stark art right here. Glow in the dark and black light.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome creative minds.
Yes.
Kind of branching off.
That's what we like to have here.
Yeah,
Creative.
that's great. What about you?
Oh, I'm just gonna
Aside
kick it
from
with this
kicking
guy.
Nice.
Pretty like
I really got
Yeah.
nothing planned other than just
Jam
jamming,
every day.
working.
Yep.
All right. What about you,
Uh-huh.
Megan?
Yeah, I'll be relocating in Florida soon, and I'm
Okay.
looking to just like patent my name, patent my songs, and just like get on that road of like making this like I want to just not just do this for fun, but like to really like make it like a career and like done doing that daily work grind kind of a thing. And
So we can look for you online someday.
yeah, for sure, I need to get a better like following up online. Like I have my page, but I'm really bad at interacting and being like, hey guys, listen to my music. So I feel like I don't know, like I feel weird like talking about myself, so it's
You're going to work on your self-confidence. And
yeah, a little
All right.
bit, yeah.
So you could always, for our fans, you could always just post onto our page once you have that together.
Right,
Yeah, absolutely.
exactly.
We'll
Drop
approve
it.
Right.
He does have a page currently though, Simply Meggo, if you look on
Simply
Facebook.
Meggo.
Not a whole lot of
Right.
songs up there yet, but
Nah,
future holds many
barely
things.
any.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Actually, the only two songs that I heard coming into this interview, you guys didn't play, but you played the three other ones.
Right.
Are you guys going to play one of those ending the show or no?
Actually, no. The other one we're playing is it's
called
fresh new track.
Untitled, and
Yeah,
it's
called
song,
Untitled.
a song you actually wrote a while ago, but
Yeah,
we just
it's like
recently she played it for us, and we're really into it.
Yeah, it's like a diamond in the
Like-
rough, like
Saving the
old
best for
song.
last kind of
Oh,
deal.
all
Yeah.
right.
Well, we hope that you
Well,
guys all
we're playing.
continue moving forward in music because you all have talents, and it's really been a pleasure
Absolutely.
having you on the show and having your friends here in the audience. It's been great. So,
Killer.
with that, I guess we would just encourage everybody to continue to listen. Go to our Facebook page for more updates. Don't use plastic straws.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Megan, Ben,
Throw
and
that in
Mark
there.
of Simply Meggo. And of course, all the guys behind the scenes. You
Yes.
all know who
Right,
you
you guys
are.
make it
Josh,
happen
Wayne,
back
and Chris.
there.
And thank
Yeah.
you again for joining us on Waupaca Local Live. And until next time, I don't know.
I don't know.
See you later.
See you later. Yeah. Simply Meggo. All right, one more song.
Right, uno más.
Sees you walking down the hall. You make her want to be really small. She waves real fast, you flash a smile. She just stands and stares for a while. All she wants you to do is hold you tight, make sure everything's alright. Scream until the butterflies spill, whisper in your ear. Hold her hand, help her understand why these things can happen, why you can happen. And sometimes you make her cry, and even she doesn't know why. And she hangs on every word, hoping love would be returned. But that doesn't happen. Why can't you happen? All she wants to do is hold you tight, make sure everything's alright. Scream until the butterflies spill, whisper in your ear. Hold her hand, help her understand why these things can happen, why you can't happen.
you.
All right.